As I've often talked about, declining productivity is actually one of the biggest challenges that Western governments have around the world. And in Australia, we've got a declining productivity rate, and every government has tried to grapple with this, um, and without much success, to be frank. However, artificial intelligence in the not in the machine space, but in the white collar space, is the panacea. It is going to be the big solution to this global issue. And because when you boil artificial intelligence down and look at ChatGPT, it's just one of the tools that are out there. It's the one that became most public, but there's already 100+ apps out there, all utilizing this to make white collar jobs a lot more productive. And we've been a big user of various apps already in the firm, and you're getting 10 to 1 return on effort, on time. So what might take you an hour to produce is now taking you 10 minutes. Just think about that amplified across an entire organization. So, and there's two ways a business owner is going to be able to, or board, harness that. You can either greatly improve your productivity and output by not only keeping the same amount of people in the workforce, but it'll increase it and your output grows exponentially. Or some will just choose to actually reduce the amount of workforce they have, but keep the revenue and output the same and be a lot more profitable. So you'll have the choice. But my point is, it is going to fundamentally change the landscape. You need to be investing in and around AI now to understand how it's going to impact on your business. And there'll be a lot of things that we won't even know yet. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was a really pointed comment. He said that in 5 years' time, there'll be two types of businesses: those that have integrated AI and those that don't exist. And it's really as stark as that. You need to start investing in this now, because it'll become the ultimate point of difference if you can get in and adopt these tools quickly. But it'll be such a runaway train that if you're not on board early, it's going to be very difficult to catch up. When you talk about that type of return on effort, whether it be email production, letters, graphic design, architectural drawings, there are so many. When you sit down and think about it, there are so many applications that are going to be totally transformed. The business landscape in 5 years' time will be unrecognizable to what it is today.